A Western Washington teen is celebrating a medical milestone this weekend with her first Bloomsday. And as KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy explains, it all started with some very tough walks.
October 2021, Lucy Riggs came home feeling sick. But what her family thought was strep throat just wouldn't go away. She would be life flighted here to Spokane's Sacred Heart a month later and would be here for the better part of a year.
They diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia.
Those were hard days. But as Lucy would tell you, sometimes the hardest part was just the boredom. So she got to know her floor of the hospital.
Long walks in the IV.
Really well.
Eventually we'd name the IVs and dress them up. One of them was Reginald. We'd give it a top hat and a little bow tie. He also had a mustache. It was great.
And Mom Katrin will tell you, Lucy's a bit competitive, so those strolls were soon more than exercise.
I'd walk by and tell them all I was going to do 1 mile today. And then I finished a mile and it was barely dinner time, so I was like, I'm going to do 2 miles today. So I started walking and I did 2 miles.
And all those miles soon measured into something more.
And pretty soon we started just tallying all of the laps until it measured up to a marathon. And then we thought, well, let's start on marathon number 2.
And that soon turned into an idea for the oncology unit. Lucy's walks inspired the Red Shoe Challenge to encourage other patients to walk. For Lucy, bragging rights.
The only one with 4 marathons so far.
There were days the walks didn't happen, but the steps Lucy did take far outpaced those tough times.
I didn't solve cancer. I didn't do anything amazing that would change the world, but it was an accomplishment and it made me feel happy that day.
Now Lucy's back at school at Liberty Bell in Winthrop, in remission and in sports.
I'm in track again, so it's something.
Been doing your conditioning.
For the next big walk, Lucy will take alongside her family, including the sister who provided life-saving stem cells.
Then we looked into what would it take to walk Bloomsday, how long is it, and when is that, and could we do it as a family to celebrate Lucy's 1 year from transplant, and that's what we decided to do.
Lucy says her walks opened her eyes to how one seemingly small act can add up to an immeasurable impact, inspiring so many around her.
One of the milestones was just getting up out of bed on your own power. I mean, that's where we started from. And by the end, you're walking marathons. It's astonishing, I mean, you kind of take it in stride, but it's amazing.
And not hard at all to track who's been the most moved. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
It's pretty cool.